Diablo Immortal may just be banned from China. Thank you so much, CCP, for always looking out for our best interest. Gian, do the surprise face. There you go, he's very surprised.
God.
Okay, it's actually not for what you think. It's not over the cash shop or anything like that. We got this news from GameRant.com. Actually,
Oh, wow, really?
yeah, it is not for the thing that you think it is. It's not for the microtransactions. China doesn't care for the well-being of their people. Something much, much worse happened. Diablo Immortal under fire in China after social media post mocked Xi Jinping. There you go. You can cause mental illness. You can cause people to be broke. You can exploit everything and it doesn't matter. But you make fun of the president of China and you, sir, are out of luck. Isn't that cute?
Great.
Yeah, no.
That's amazing.
We went full circle and communism saved democracy once again. An alleged post from Diablo Immortal's Weibo account. Weibo is like their Twitter because, you know, they don't have free speech in China, so they got like their own social media account that mocks President Xi Jinping, creates a massive controversy within China. No, there is no controversy. You start a controversy, you get shot, okay? Nobody is questioning that he should be banned in China, okay? The ones that did are already dead. This guy doesn't know how China works, oh my god. This past week, NetEase, Blizzard's partner in China for localized publishing, officially delayed the release of Diablo Immortal. Originally scheduled to launch on June 23, NetEase's explanation for the delay was in order to address a variety of technical issues impacting the game's performance. However, there may be another reason why Diablo Immortal's delay revolving around an alleged post of the game's Weibo social media account that mocked China's president Xi Jinping. On May 22, the Diablo Immortal Weibo account was accused of making a post that translates to "Why hasn't the bear stepped down?" You know, bear is a Chinese term often used to describe incompetence and cowardice, and most importantly, people like to compare Xi Jinping to Winnie the Pooh, the tiny bear, because he has the same facial expression, because he's like a very silly looking man, no offense, to describe incompetence and cowardice, particularly revolving around politics. It's also a word used to disparage President Xi Jinping, who can be insultingly referred to as Pooh Bear. The message is assumed to be asking when President Xi Jinping will step down. For all you that are not into Chinese politics right now, thank God. What's going on really? There is like a sort of faction war in the Chinese Communist Party as of right now. There is basically like a poor area of China in like the west of China, and there's the rich faction like on the east of China. We're talking like Beijing, Shanghai, all that stuff, you know, like the ruling elite and stuff. And there's like the unions part of China, and there's like two different factions of the CCP, and they are like clashing pretty fiercely to each other right now. We might see Xi Jinping get shot eventually one day, I don't know. But yeah, like people within the party are not happy about Xi at all. That's the main takeaway. And a lot of people are getting disappearing right now. West China is literally Mad Max. Yes, Northern China too, but Northern China people, I am told, are very nice, so I feel bad for them. It is perhaps unsurprising that the alleged post from the Diablo Immortal account has led to a massive negative reaction within China. Social media is heavily regulated within the country, of course, and criticism of public figures and politicians can cause dramatic ramifications. No, you just say that you're sorry on TV and then nobody sees you again because you go to a nice little farm where you can be happy all the rest of your life, like when your dog died when you were 5, you know? Nationalism also leads many users in social media to respond to political criticism aggressively, as evidenced by review bombing of international games that have been associated with criticism of China. Blizzard is already review bombed by the West, so it doesn't really matter. Inflaming the situation is the fact that President Xi Jinping is expected to start his third term at the 20th National Congress of the Communist Party of China, to be held later this year. Critics have called President Xi Jinping to step down, like in the alleged Diablo Immortal tweet, and for the new leadership within the country. That's not gonna happen, okay? Like he got rid of every political enemy he has right now. Like, doesn't make me happy, but Xi Jinping is the most powerful, politically speaking, president China has since Mao, basically right now. Like he has an iron grip within China. I don't think that's gonna happen. Like Jiang Zemin, the previous president, was actually very politically weak, and that's what China, ironically, like in the early 2000s, used to be a lot more free than it is today. But that's a whole nother story. I'm just trying to illustrate that it is a very tense political time for China, and things that were okay to say 5 years ago are not okay to say anymore in China. Pretty much like America.
Hey. Good old
Hey!
USA.
As for Diablo Immortal, it's unclear what will happen going forward. Video games in China face an incredible amount of scrutiny to be approved. Yes, they have a lot of regulation and stuff. Famously, WoW, you can get like 2 levels a day, and if you try to level more than that, you get no experience. Like, they try to limit how much you play. There's a law, I think, that underage children can only play like 2 hours of video games a day, and that's it. Like, they control them with their big brother internet technologies and stuff. Like, it is pretty messed up. There is some question over the veracity of the alleged Immortal Weibo post. There's some speculation that it was fake as a way to undercut Diablo Immortal's launch to China due to anger over the game's heavy monetization. Suffice to say, the situation is incredibly complicated, and there is no simple way to capture the situation on what may happen next. I don't know. If this is true, first of all, you're getting the CCP mad. Second of all, you're getting Blizzard mad. That would be like the best day I had in years. You know, like my 2 biggest enemies destroyed. Would that be cool? They need to control their soul's desire for new leadership. Doesn't work that way, homie. Doesn't work that way, okay? Sadly, in the world that we live in, the second that one guy gets shot for complaining, nobody complains anymore. I know, it sucks. But I think until Xi Jinping dies or gets shot, nothing is really gonna change. That's about it. And if he's not very liked by the Chinese people, doesn't really matter. They don't get democracy in there, you know? Okay, I just wanted to cover this. Gaming Bible, the most popular British news site for gaming, also is covering it. And we got Sportskida, what the hell is this? According to Reddit. Oh yeah, you know, this is true journalism, you know? I say that I'm a journalism, but I ain't got nothing. On Sportskida, sportskida.com. Their source is according to Reddit. That's their source. Donald Trump may be a glowing lizard that spits fire, according to Reddit. How can you argue with that?
According to Reddit.
That's a headline. That's a literal headline. Look at this again. Diablo Immortal reportedly.
I see it. Oh, that's so bad. That's like saying. That's the equivalent to saying sources say.
No, that's different.
People familiar with the subject weigh in.
Yeah, no, the people familiar with the subject, that's total book. But sources say that sometimes makes sense, because if you got sources inside a company or inside a government, you cannot name the sources because the sources get fired, you know. Like, some sources need to remain anonymous to ensure that you can actually have a proper journalism that is true. According to Reddit, at least says sources say. I would much rather have sources say than this. Like, oh my god.
I know. According to Reddit.
Reddit fact checkers, yeah. The Donald Trump spits fire and flies. That's. I don't know, Giannini. What's your take on this whole situation?
Oh, Donald Trump definitely spits fire.
No, I know that, but I mean the Diablo Immortal thing.
Oh, Diablo Immortal? I mean, holy crap, man. I'm seeing all of the review bombs and just general negative feedback. I don't really mind.
Yeah, like,
I don't really mind. I think it's like, if China wants to do this, it's only gonna hit Blizzard in their pockets. And as far as like the faction wars and stuff like that over there that you're talking about, I have no idea. But according to Reddit, this is I think Blizzard's gonna financially never recover from this, and they're either gonna have to start pumping good products, or
I mean, if they do get banned from China, that is gonna be huge, because they take all their design decisions for China. They take all their game decisions, what projects they do, because of the Chinese market. And if they get booted off China for like a few years, that would be so good. That would be so good for us Western players, because they are gonna have to change their entire business model, which is gonna benefit us. You know, if Chinese do not get to play Diablo Immortal, I am sorry, Chinese people, but I think we did you a favor.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my lord. Anyways, guys, that's pretty much the whole news. Yeah, it's funny. Sadly, like, this is the part that pisses me off, right? We won not because we are right. We won not because Blizzard made a bad game. We won because Blizzard criticized the Chinese party. It's a victory nonetheless. So I guess we can celebrate a little bit. The Corona, yeah. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe and hit the notification bell, for we got a lot more coming. And join the Discord, because we got a new Discord. We reworked it. It's gonna be on the pinned comment. Join it, okay? There's a lot of cool stuff in there, okay? We're working hard on it. West Coast.
I love you.